everybody! Welcome to another GC Kids Online and happy Mother's Day. You guys, I'm sure you know already, but if you don't, it's Mother's Day. So I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds. There's going to be a countdown up. You're going to have 10 seconds to go run carefully and give your mom a hug, okay? Ready, set, go! Great job, guys. Today, especially on Mother's Day, we want to show and tell our mothers just how much we love them because they do so much for us. They take care of us. They make sure that we get all the food that we need. They keep us healthy by reminding us to wash our hands and not to touch our faces and things. And they just do so many amazing things for us every day. So today, take every chance that you can to not only tell your mom how much you love her, but to show her too. So we have some awesome songs we're going to do. We're going to do 2 songs. We have a new Bible story we're going to hear in a little bit, and we're starting a new unit. So we have a theme verse that's going to go with that, and I get to introduce that in just a little bit. So first we're going to worship God through song and dance. Our first song is As the World Shakes, and it's a song that we learned last week. So here we go.
Shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. As the world shakes and things break. You are my rock, my everything. No matter what I'm gonna face tomorrow. I build my life on everything you say. Turn
In our Bible story today, we're going to be talking about some of the miracles, amazing miracles that Jesus did when he was here on this earth. And our song, our next one, is called Our God, is going to talk about a few of those miracles. And it talks about how our God is greater, stronger, higher than any other, that he's almighty and powerful. So let's sing that together.
Turned into wine, open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you, there's none like you. Into the darkness you shine, and out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you, there's none.
Cannot wait until everybody can be back together. Great, so like I said, we're starting a new unit today, and our unit, instead of a big picture question like we had last unit, this one has a theme verse. So our theme verse, you probably know it already, or at least you've heard it before. It comes from John chapter 3, verse 16. And if you know it, say it with me, okay? It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have everlasting life." And that is such an amazing verse. And it kind of talks about what our big picture question was last time, which was, why did Jesus become human? And we learned that he became human to obey his Father's plan and to rescue sinners. And that's what it talks about, that God had a plan, right? And he had this plan to give Jesus, to send Jesus, so that we would have everlasting life, to save us and rescue us. And why did God have that plan? This is the amazing part of the verse. It says that because he so loved the world. He so loved you and me and your neighbors and your friends, the entire world, everybody who lives on the earth right now, everyone who has ever lived and everyone who will live. God loves them so much. That's such an awesome thing to remember. So I get to introduce our unit a little bit. We had a few already. We're talking about Jesus during this time, right? So we learned a while ago when we were still here in the building together that Jesus was born. He had a family just like we do, that God planned him to be in his family, that he grew up, that he was the Messiah, the chosen one who was sent from God, that there were people in the Old Testament who talked about him and talked about what he would be like. And then we learned in the last unit about how God prepared him, that Jesus was prepared for the work that he was going to do, for the job that he had to do while he was here on this earth. And we learned that he was baptized by John, that he went through and was tempted, just like we're tempted, but he never sinned. And last week we talked about how he called disciples to do this life with him. And so today, our unit, we're going to be talking about when Jesus started his ministry, as we call it, or started the work, the job that God had him to do. And so Jesus traveled all throughout this region called Judea, so all over the place. And as he did that, he met with and encountered people, just ordinary people. As he went, there were people who would come to him. He met people along the path, on different journeys. He met people all over, ordinary people. But these ordinary people, when they met and they saw Jesus, they were changed forever in extraordinary ways. And Jesus showed us that he was God's Son in human form, living among God's people, and that salvation comes through him alone, that it's only through him that we can be saved. So we have a crazy, amazing Bible story. We're going to learn about some of the miracles that Jesus did, some of the ways that he showed people that he was the Son of God and that he came to save. So let's watch that story.
Jesus traveled to Capernaum with his disciples Simon, Andrew, James, and John. He went into the synagogue on the Sabbath and began to teach. The people there were very surprised. Jesus' teaching was not like the scribes' teaching. He spoke with authority. Just then, a man with an unclean spirit shouted, "What do you have to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus commanded the spirit to be quiet and come out of the man. The spirit yelled again and then came out. Everyone was amazed. "Who is this Jesus?" they asked. "He teaches with authority, and the unclean spirits obey him." News about Jesus spread quickly throughout all of Galilee. Next, Jesus and his disciples went to Simon and Andrew's house. Simon's mother-in-law was in bed with a fever. Jesus went to her, took her hand, and healed her. She got up and began to serve them. That evening, large crowds of people came to the house with others who were sick or bothered by evil spirits, and Jesus healed them. Early the next morning, Jesus went out by himself to pray. Simon and the other disciples found him and said, "Everyone is looking for you." Jesus said, "Let's go on to the nearby villages so I can preach there too. This is why I have come." Jesus traveled throughout Galilee. He preached and drove out demons. A man with a skin disease came to Jesus. He got on his knees and begged, "If you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus was willing, and he healed the man. Jesus' miracles prove that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God. They strengthened people's faith and met their needs. Through Jesus, God did what is impossible for us to do on our own. He provided forgiveness, salvation, and eternal life.
That was an awesome story, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Our story point for today is that people came to Jesus and he healed them. How amazing is that? People got to see Jesus do all of these miracles. I can't even imagine how amazing it must have been to watch him heal someone who was blind and make them see again, and heal someone who couldn't walk and watch them walk. He said, "Get up and walk," and then he walked again. That's awesome. I hope you guys see how awesome that is. And Jesus' miracles, they proved that he was the Messiah. He was the one true Son of God.
So we don't have a questions from kids today. So this is the end of our time together, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that we did, being able to sing these songs and worship God and hear that amazing story about Jesus' miracles. So again, there are activity pages that your parents can download and print out. They're up on our website, or they may have gotten them in an email. We also have a few new videos. We have a new craft, encouragement cards that are up on our YouTube channel. If you haven't done them yet, they're super fun. It's a pop-up rainbow card you can send and give to people. There's also a new read aloud story video that is up there as well. So that's all we have for today again, guys. I hope you have an awesome Mother's Day. Tell and show your mom just how much you love her today, and we'll see you next time.
As the world shakes and things break.